Good day, tennis fans, and welcome to this week's Point Counterpoint. I'm Ted Leapak, and joining me is Blair Henley, and today we're talking about Rafael Nadal's pullout of the U.S. Open.
Rafael Nadal threw the tennis world into a tizzy Wednesday when he confirmed he would not be playing the U.S. Open thanks to the knee injury that's kept him out of competition since his shocking second-round loss at Wimbledon. Thoughts? Is this the end?
I think this could possibly be the end for Nadal. I mean, it's not the same as it has been in the past, and, you know, if he does return, it's going to be at Barclays or possibly the Australian Open in 2013, so we'll see.
Well, if we're talking about whether or not he's coming back at all, certainly he will be back on tour at some point. He's too much of a competitor. And you know what? Maybe his knee injury will force him to retire at some point, but there's no way he's not at least going to try.
It's likely that he's probably going to come back. But, I mean, it's a slippery slope. I mean, this knee injury is not like it has been in the past. He said, this knee pain is worse than it has been in the past. It's not the same kind of pain. It hurts differently, and it's a slippery slope. Once you start going, I mean, look at Robin Soderling. He got mononucleosis and he's had wrist problems. This time last year, he was fourth. He was ranked fourth, and then all this injury and stuff hit, and then he's not even ranked anymore. He's gone.
Well, sad for poor Robin, but I don't think people are really crying that Robin Soderling is not in the rankings anymore. I think the better comparison would be Serena Williams was out for 3 consecutive Grand Slams, comes back, is dominating. I mean, she's ranked 4 right now, but I think in everybody's mind she's the real number 1. I think she's a much better comparison to Nadal. I think that absolutely could happen with him if he's healthy.
Yeah.
I hope it does.
I mean, he just doesn't have the heart, though, that he did. I mean, the same person we saw at Roland Garros is not the same person we saw at Wimbledon. He doesn't have the heart, the drive, Roger Federer said, I want to be number 1. I want to take out the top dogs, and I want to be number 1 again. We haven't seen that from Rafa. We haven't seen that I'm going to take out everybody. I mean, it's implied that he wants to be back at number 1, but he hasn't said it. He doesn't have the drive, and he's always been looking for more time off from the tour.
I think that's more for, health issues and just being able to be fresh for the beginning of the year. But I really don't think you can equate heart with results. He lost, a bad match at Wimbledon. Stinks.
Yeah.
But
and Halle. He fell out of Halle, too.
But I also feel like he is one of the strongest competitors out there. And to be honest, I don't think that somebody whose heart isn't in it could have a 6-hour final at the Australian Open against Novak Djokovic. The thing is, maybe he hates tennis inside. Maybe he's like Andre Agassi. But Andre Agassi, first of all, still played into his early 30s. And just the fact that he didn't want to lose drove him to be one of the best players ever.
But for every one picture I see of Nadal recouping in the gym, I see 5 more of him hanging out with his family, swimming, just milking it. He's enjoying the time off.
Good for him if he is enjoying the time off, because if he gets healthy, he's not going to get a whole lot of that. When he pulled out of the Olympics, Uncle Tony said it was one of the worst moments of his career. I don't think that's a reaction you have from somebody who is not that into it.
Okay. The point is, Nadal's a great competitor. We all want to see him back. I don't think it was a good idea for him to pull out of the U.S. Open, but he did it anyways. The earliest we could see him is Barclays. I wish him the best. That's it for our Point Counterpoint. Let us know your thoughts on Facebook and Twitter or in the comments section below. We'll see you next time here on Tennis Now.